this thing.
Thank you, Kip.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Bogdanovic wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Phoenix with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. Here's Ayton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert finds Conley. With the drive. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Ball outside. Bridges outside. He kicks to Ayton. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Outside Conley. Rebound by the Suns.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back from him in that same area.
Kicks it out to Paul. Inside. Here's Crowder. It's good.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Jazz have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, and Utah another 3.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Now here's Paul. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Here's Conley. And Paul pulls it down.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Poked away. Paul with the steal. Bridges passes to Crowder. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Up again, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
To the left wing. Booker against Mitchell. And Booker kicks to Paul. Pass to Crowder. It doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. .24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Outside Conley. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanović.
Three-point field goal.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Booker following the bucket by the Jazz. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now, here's Mitchell. The pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And the shot goes down.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Here he goes, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
So it's the Jazz now, after the Suns pick up 2. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell passes to Bogdanović. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Booker with no one around gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 5.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Mitchell outside. And Gobert hits to Conley. Back to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
The assist, Mike
Conley's
Conley.
got 3 assists in the game. Suns trail by 4. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Bridges dishes to Booker. Can't hit from 12. Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now here's Conley. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. He has 6.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Pass to Booker. The tray. Again, the miss by Booker. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting
2
that
minutes
shot
remaining in
again.
the first half.
That was a
2
big-time
minutes.
rejection.
Conley finds Gobert. Stolen by O'Neal. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Now, here is O'Neal. Offensive rebound. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down. This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here is Conley following the basket by Chris Paul. On the wing, Mitchell. From the arc. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Three-point
You
field
can
goal.
see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Bridges for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Paul gets to Ayton. Bridges passes the ball. Now Crowder. Bridges outside. Here's the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges got his second bucket tonight.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Donovan
I don't
Mitchell.
think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Now the feed to Johnson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. And so it's the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to enter. And that'll do.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he gets it to go. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
That's his second personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Payne. At the top of the key, Ayton. Here's Payne. Stolen by Michael Conley. Out on his own on the break. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. They get it back. Nice shot by Gobert.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Booker in the post. Covered by Mitchell. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Now here is Conley. Payne covering. Conley with it. The dish to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, know what?
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bridges outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Crafty move.
DeAndre Ayton, first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky is checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. Pass to Ingles. He takes it in. Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Assist goes to
Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns.
now into the lineup for your Suns.
Here's Honey. There's 1:47 left in the third. He feeds it to Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Payne dishes to Johnson. Gay against Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away. Put those big hands. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Utah. Kicks to Kaminsky. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz leading by 8. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Kaminsky. There's Shamet. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Gay drives in. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And I just love seeing Gay share the ball. A solid distributor given his size and ability to see over defenders.
The three. Payne finds Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Down low. And stolen by Whiteside. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Here's Payne. Misses. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here is Mitchell following the 3 from Chris Paul. There's the 3. They get the rebound. Out to Conley. From past the arc. Second chance shot. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Booker. No good from the wing. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Paul with the steal. Bridges with it. Now defended by Gobert. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker outside. Puts up a three. And the Suns get it back. Crowder kicks to Booker. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Booker. An easy 2 points on the layup.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Jazz lead by 9.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Bridges. Lets it go with a three. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. Conley against Paul. Conley feeling it out. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McGee with no one around. Ayton kicks to Booker. Bridges up top. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. McGee's got his first 2 points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Gobert. And stolen by Booker. Bridges left side. Out of hand on it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking?
Wow. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And stolen by Booker. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Devin Booker.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell left side. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And so it's Paul bringing it up to the Suns. 11-point game. For 3, Booker. A second chance effort. And Ayton with the layup.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Now here's Conley. Over Paul. Paul against Conley. Three-pointer. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Buries it from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Jazz.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And the wide open shot from Paul. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mitchell against Booker. Now Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving. Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Bridges finds Ayton. Back to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. On the wing, Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Paul passes to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Hardaway. From deep. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Lets it go from the wing. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Back to Paul. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Up and in on the layup.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Ayton. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. I mean, those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Now here's Crowder. Here's Bridges. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Booker. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Hardaway against Booker. Inside. Here's Powell. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker. Bridges passes to Ayton. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Suns have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Now here's Finney Smith. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for
and so Powell nails them both. The Suns leading. Here's Booker. Outside Paul from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Paul's got his second bucket on the night.
You know, you talk about stretching the defense out. I mean, with Chris Paul, I think you've got to tag him as soon as he crosses half court because he'll let it fly.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Bridges on the wing. To the paint. Ayton, no good. Finney-Smith up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Powell. Count it. Good.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. Not going to miss that one.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top, up 5. Stay with... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
It's Booker on the wing. The drive by Paul. Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Ayton. The Mavericks pull it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And stolen by Porzingis. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Powell's shot is off. Ooh, poked away. It's off his foot.
That'll be a kickball.
It's being called a kicked ball. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Paul. Ayton with it. For 3, Booker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Porzingis with it. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix is shooting about 47%. A nice number. And it's Crowder missing. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Porzingis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Porzingis has got 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Payne. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bullock's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. And the layup is good off the glass.
The assist.
And the Suns lead by 7.
I like the way Kaminsky takes advantage of using the angles now. He plays smart inside.
Kleber finds Brown. Here's Brunson, defended by Payne. Pass to Bullock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's deflected.
And you know, at his size, Kaminsky should be blocking more shots. I'd like to see this effort every time.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Mavericks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul. Here's Brunson, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Brown. Back to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Here's Brown.
It looks like they're pressing offensively. They've got to slow things down before they dig a bigger hole for themselves.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Mavericks trailing. To the middle. Here's Kleber. Hauled in by McGee. Brown against Johnson. Kaminsky outside. Back to Shamet. Pass to McGee. Kleber with a steal. In transition. Here they come. Here's Bullock. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kaminsky. Misses in close. Dallas is shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Here's Bullock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Payne. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns on top, up by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Cam Payne, then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. Payne finds Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Three-pointer. Suns keep it alive. Pass to Shamet. Payne against Brunson. They swipe it. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
So it's the Mavericks now, trailing by 5. Brunson against Payne. Here's Bullock. Fires for 3. It's stolen.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Some changes for Phoenix. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Knocked away. And the Suns pushing it up now. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. Powell covers. Booker, the pass to Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
It goes on Dwight Powell.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
For Phoenix.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both good from the line that time. Mavericks shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Doncic outside. No good from outside.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Paul. He can't get it to go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Doncic. Out to Powell. Shoots over Bridges. Dallas again missing. Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Right side, Hardaway. Over Ayton. Hardaway finds Powell. Shoots over Booker. Powell's shot is off. The Suns on offense. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Booker fires from way outside. Beyond the arc. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up top.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
The Mavericks have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Pass to Finney-Smith. Powell against Ayton. Now here's Hardaway. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Out to Powell. Back to Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 6 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold. A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. And Doncic, here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
The Suns have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Paul. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Paul's ball handling skills are insane, off the charts, amazing at snaking through and making the defense look bad.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Wide open look. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. He's got 10.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Crowder, the pass to Booker. 5 to shoot. From deep, the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 17.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Pass to Booker. Here's the 3. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Here's Doncic. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Three-pointer. Crowder grabs the miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Suns on D. Doncic finds Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Doncic outside. 4 on the clock. Porzingis for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in.
JaVale McGee.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Doncic against Paul. For 3, Booker. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Doncic, good.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Paul against Porzingis. McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Powell. Now Porzingis. Hardaway with it. Booker defending. Outside Hardaway. Stolen by Booker. Bridges passes to McGee. Paul for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's Doncic missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Bridges.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 17 points here in the second half.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And what a huge performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. Outside Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Doncic with it, and it's McGee picking him up. From deep three-point range, another three for Dallas.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Bridges. Right side Booker. From behind the arc. Can't get it to drop. Outside Finney-Smith. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. It's off. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance.
presentation of the NBA.
The state capital. And we've got...
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. Now, we'll look at Galveston's starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Here's Finney Smith. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And the all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now, here's Mitchell. The pass to Bogdanovich. Knocked away. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And just wanting it more there. You got to like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Lock at 6. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Outside Hardaway. From deep. Tipped away. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Inside. Banked in off the glass.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball. And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has.
Love it, love it. Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Doncic looking it over. Drills the 3-pointer.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gobert finds Mitchell. No good with the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So it's Utah now. 8-point game. Mitchell outside. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Finally with it, Hardaway picks him up. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
When the shot clock is dwindling down, it's on you, Donovan Mitchell. Make a play.
Passes it to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. To the middle. And the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
On the wing, Doncic. To the inside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Jazz trail by 5. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Powell kicks to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Over to the left wing. Mitchell outside. Here's Bogdanovic. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Maverick. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. The three for Doncic. Gobert pulls it in. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Doncic with the steal. One-on-one here. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Gobert in the corner. Nice ball movement by Utah. Just 5 to shoot. And O'Neal gets it to go.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Powell kicks to Porzingis. He dishes it to Hardaway. This one for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Doncic against Conley. Out to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. That 3 off the mark. Utah has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And it's Mitchell missing. The Mavericks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Down low. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Here's Gobert. Bank shot, no good.
Right spot, wrong time. When the defense collapses on you, kick it out.
The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Conley with a wide open look. The Jazz again can't hit it. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Porzingis finds Doncic. Here's Powell. Reverses. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
1:51 left in the second quarter. Conley against Doncic. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovic. Conley left side. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Doncic outside to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Sweet move, and it's good for two. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
For three, Mitchell makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Conley against Doncic. Launches it. Utah with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside. Out to Conley. Mitchell outside. Down low. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. The layup off target.
Those are chances.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And that does it for our.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Pass to Doncic. Hardaway with it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. With the drive. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Buries the long-range jumper.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Doncic against Conley. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor cheat at halftime.
And up now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
To stop the run, Powell trying to free himself up. And Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 10 points. And here is Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. A shot off that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. And again, Utah running the court in transition. Here's Mitchell. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah. Now here's Hardaway. 5 points in the game. Porzingis finds Powell. Passes to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Next time for T-shirts. Utah timeout call. Dance team.
1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Going inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
That's ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists in the game. Doncic against Conley. Outside, Porzingis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Here's Conley. 3 from the inbound. And Utah another 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Doncic outside. The pass to Finney-Smith. No good again that time. Here's Mitchell driving in. Rebounded by Hardaway. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. It's the group right now for Utah.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. To the wing right side. Pass to Conley. To the middle. Changes up. And Bogdanovich lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Conley against Doncic. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime.
Oh!
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Out to Doncic. There's the triple. Tips it up. Porzingis on the follow. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Conley for 3. Utah the rebound. Launches a 3. The shot, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
There's the dish to Mitchell. The shot. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. To the inside. Here's Powell. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 29 points for Donovan Mitchell.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Stolen by Conley. Deflects the pass. Hardaway with the steal. Stops. Pops. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis passes to Doncic. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Mitchell outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Bogdanovich. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
The 3 for Doncic. They get it back. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Jazz.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Kicks it to Conley. Over Doncic. Conley's shot is off. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 14. Porzingis finds Hardaway. The three for Doncic. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And so often acting as the catalyst. Doncic there playing off the ball, ready to catch and fire.
Conley with it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K. Allie,
Thanks a lot, V.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allie. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And that one, good.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3 ball. Here's Gobert. 3-pointer O'Neal. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Paul. Driving to the basket. Out to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. First quarter, just over a minute played. Mitchell finds Conley. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Mitchell against Booker. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. He can't get that one to fall. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Conley against Paul. The 3 is up.
And Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Booker for 3 on target from range. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Paul finds Bridges. Conley against Paul. Banked it in off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Conley. Down low, O'Neal, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Conley against Paul. Crowder inside. Goes back up. And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Paul for 3. Booker. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Bridges. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Jazz have gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Crowder.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Great positioning on the putback. It's a tie ball game.
Well, we talk about the offensive rebounding ability, and they're all about Ayton's timing. What a dunk.
From deep, what a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Mitchell.
Yeah, Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Booker. Off target from three-point range. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender. He's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To win the run. They grab their own miss.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Booker against Mitchell. Left side Booker. Out to Bridges. Ayton passes to Booker. Clock at 6. Now here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Booker against Mitchell. Outside Conley. From deep. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
I just love the ball move.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And Booker pulls it down. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA. And I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. finally plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. The ball's knocked loose. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovich finds Gobert to the middle. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Paul passes to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Paul with a steal. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. The 3 is up. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
They get it again. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Paul against Conley. Ayton passes to Bridges. 3-pointer off the mark. He got it up. That shot off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first. And that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the floor for Phoenix. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's McGee in at the center position. Now here's Ingles. Here's Gay. And it's all tied up. Gay's got his first basket.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that. Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Here's Clarkson. The Suns getting their last shot to go. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. And he drives in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside Payne. That one is off, and it's Utah the other way. And Clarkson, here we go. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. And McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni from 12 feet. Offensive rebound. Clarkson outside. Launches it. Shot is good by Oni.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Payne with the bucket.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Here's Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Quick elevation, 4 of 5. Makes him deadly on the interior was Whiteside.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Now Johnson. Back to Shamet. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. McGee. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter. Utah trailing here. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Ingles finds Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Back to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, this is why Whiteside has a high percentage in terms of his field goals. Creates a job inside that he can get done.
Pass to Aiden. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Gay.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Ball with it. Now Whiteside defending. Back to Booker. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Now Booker. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Booker. Over Clarkson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So Utah ends up going with a new group. And the Suns also making a change. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
2-second difference between shot and game clock.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
And Booker, here we go. And stolen by Gobert. Three-pointer, O'Neal. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Jazz. They lead by 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop it.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Shot clock at 3. Fires it. No luck on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Ayton. Got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. It's Booker on the wing. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Booker. Puts one up from 19. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Booker. Now here's Ayton. Checked by Mitchell. Outside for Booker. Offensive rebound.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Booker's gone, only 2 of 7 from outside the arc. Conley passes to Mitchell. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Puts up a 3.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And that one's good from Conley.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Now here's Paul. For 3, Booker knocks down the long J. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about. No matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Pass to Conley. To the middle. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. 5 on the clock. Now here's Bogdanovich.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds.
Suns
Last
ball.
touch by Bogdanovich. The Suns leading. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Clarkson's checked in for Utah. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
That's his first.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Ayton passes to Booker.
Hassan Whiteside. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ayton. Shot on the wing. Paul, shot is off. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Clarkson against Booker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
From deep, Conley sinks it from distance.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Now here's Booker. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Clarkson. High post Whiteside. Pass to Gobert. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
3-pointer O'Neal. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Booker. Driving inside. And Whiteside with the block.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Booker with it. goes. Yes!
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
Now Conley. And Utah calls time here. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the game. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
So a close game sees Phoenix.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team, David. Thank you. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Phoenix, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Now the pass to Powell. And stolen by Booker. Outside Crowder. Booker dishes to Paul. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. A 3-ball. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Hardaway with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Powell. Doncic outside. Bridges with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Finney Smith. Hardaway with a wide open look. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Paul passes to Booker from past the arc. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Now Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Finney Smith. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Paul dishes to Crowder.
In the first 2 minutes.
Paul goes in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
First team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Powell. Pass to Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. And Doncic, here we go. 4 on the clock. Over Ayton.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Doncic missing. There's the drive. And Ayton throws it down.
Big man puts it on the deck, gets to the cup. Nice.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Hardaway against Booker. Hardaway kicks to Powell. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Booker left side. Fires it up. On the wing, Booker. Paul outside. Goes back up. They get it again. And no good that time. Fast break, Dallas. And here they go. Here's Doncic. Out to Hardaway. Crowder with the steal. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. On the wing, Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Mavs.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. We see more and more players stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
The shot's good from Paul.
Well, there's a level of physicality that all coaches can appreciate. Chris Paul doing work.
Doncic against Paul. Fires the 3. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Doncic. Doncic has got 6 points. Paul looking around. Booker left side. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Inside, Powell with the steal. Doncic from deep three-point land. The Mavericks rebound. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis and stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Over Paul. Gets a hand on it, and it's put back in by Powell. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Here's Bridges. Paul left side, and there's the pass to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. This is to Crowder. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Finney-Smith. 1:53 left now here in the second. Outside Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. They shoot again. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Brunson the pass to Bullock. Brown kicks to Brunson. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Kleber, wide open. True on the 14-footer. Kleber's got his first basket.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Shamet. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Passes it to Brunson. Shamet with the steal. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Dallas ball.
$19 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. To the wing on the left. Here's Bullock. Here's Brown. It's good. This game is all even.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good... Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 2 steals, and...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Moses Brown. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Brown in at the 3. Drills it from outside.
Sterling Brown.
Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Bullock kicks to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Brown. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. And taken away by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And yes, it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. 11 points in the game. From downtown, Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Paul against Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Fires the 3. Chris Paul, and that's good. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. For 3. The offensive rebound. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Hardaway for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Hardaway has got 8 points.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Doncic against Paul. The pass to Finney-Smith. He kicks to Powell. Lets the 3 fly from deep. No good from Finney-Smith. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
The Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. In the corner, Powell with it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 1.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Porzingis passes to Powell. Kicks to Hardaway. Latrey. Down low. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. And stolen by Booker. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Paul dishes to Booker. Pass to Crowder. It's tipped. Here's Bridges. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns lead by 1. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. JaVale McGee is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Brown's checked in for Dwight Powell.
Moses Brown.
The Suns leading. Paul with the ball. He dishes it to McGee. Back to Paul. Paul is doubled. Ayton in the corner. Paul kicks to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. For three, Booker scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for Dallas. Reggie Bullock comes in for Hardaway.
Reggie Bullock.
Brown against Bridges. Brown outside. Bullock passes to Porzingis. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And it's Brown missing. Kicks it out to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Brown against Paul. And it's Brown missing. Phoenix leading by 4. Doncic with the steal. And here's Bullock from the arc. The shot that time, not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. For 3, Bridges nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Mavericks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the 4th quarter underway. And an intentional foul right there. And the Suns here with a different look. Kaminsky is checked in for DeAndre. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. Now, here's Doncic. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Payne passes to McGee, and the shot is good. McGee's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Inside, and it's Brown that time on the assist by Doncic.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And that's an intentional foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Dallas also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Moses Brown. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Sterling Brown. Hardaway is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Passes it to Ayton. Paul for 3. Now here's Crowder. Guarded by Hardaway. Up again, and Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 5.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Pass to Pop. Here's Finney-Smith. He kicks it to Doncic. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Bridges inside. Guarded by Powell. Shot by Crowder, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's Booker. The pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Clock at 4. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic looking it over. Can't cash in. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home.
everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on Score Just.
Brian, thank you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. Now here's Finney Smith. Hardaway up top, checked by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. And Doncic hammers it home.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Conley finds Mitchell. Now Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. And that one's long.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. And here's Porzingis. Takes the 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Hardaway. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe,
too. Mitchell against Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. Stolen by Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Conley. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The putback. Powell pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Conley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, power it home.
Oh, wow. Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. There's the triple. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. On the break.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, sweet move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Here's Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
There's the double with Doncic. Conley finds Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney Smith. The 3 from Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. He shoots it. No good off the back of the rim. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Pass to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 6 points.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. The three is up. Counted from distance. 9 points in the game.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gobert passes to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Down low to stop the runs. And Gobert with the stuff.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Conley against Doncic. Porzingis in the post. Back to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Jazz. And they're on the break. Here's Mitchell. The shot that time not on target. And it's Dallas the other way. Ball stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz. And yep, it's good. Mitchell's got 10. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Hardaway up top, defended by Bogdanovic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Mavericks trailing, and stolen by Gobert. From deep, Conley. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Here's Porzingis. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Doncic passes to Powell. Doncic on the wing. The offensive rebound. That shot is off. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Mitchell drives.
What you say? My goodness. Come on now. The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Stolen by Conley. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
But, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Porzingis passes to Hardaway. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 3 assists in the game. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Mitchell finds Gobert. Now here's Conley. On the take. And he banks in the layup. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Doncic outside. And Doncic with the jam.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Powell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Here's Doncic. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 20 points and 1 assist. That's all for now.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. From deep three-point range, the Jazz with another miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Takes it inside. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Jazz lead by 13.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Conley against Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Gay finds Clarkson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. They get it again. Whiteside. Pass to Oni. On the wing, Ingles. Whiteside with it. Powell covers. Powell with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake. I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Brown with the steal. Here's Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson. Bullock's shot is off.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Deflects the pass. Pass to Whiteside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Just 5 to shoot. Brown with the steal. Brunson with it. Ingles covering. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got his first bucket in this one.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Inside. Here's Whiteside. Shakes him. And he lays it in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside Brunson. Drops in the 3. Brunson's got 5.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
To the inside. And it slams in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Brunson. Back to Bullock. And here's Kleba. Nice move. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Jazz leading by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Defensive foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. From deep. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Hardaway against Mitchell. From the arc. Gets the three to fall. Mitchell's got 23.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And Doncic launches from deep. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Mavericks, another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Driving in. Got a hand on it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Second chance effort. Back to Doncic. Hardaway up top. Clock at 6. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here's Doncic outside. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now a timeout called by Utah. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Well, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
A cagey scorer on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. To take the lead. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Doncic with a block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
The three from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 24 points.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. To the paint. Gobert finds Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And stolen by Porzingis. Shoots. And too long on the shot.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Mitchell misses. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
That's exactly why they turned to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Doncic is doubled. And he converts the layup. Doncic has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Puts the move on. Count it!
Rudy Gobert.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Doncic outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Gets a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Doncic hits them both.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Conley passes to Mitchell. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Driving to the basket. Money!
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Doncic. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Utah with it. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark.